right, let's just say it out loud. You're not rich. Neither am I. But Jeff Bezos, he's out here launching rockets for fun. Somehow your neighbor Gary owns 3 houses, never works, and still has the audacity to complain about too much sunlight. And you're just trying to figure out if eggs count as a luxury item this week. So what gives? Is there some secret club? A hidden instruction manual? Is wealth just dumb luck and a well-timed Bitcoin purchase? Or is there actually a science to getting rich? Today we're breaking it all down. No financial fluff, no rise and grind nonsense, just honest answers, a few sarcastic truths, and some practical steps that might make your wallet stop crying. Is there a real science to getting rich? Most people are raised to believe money works like this: work hard, get paid, save some, retire someday with enough money to buy a sandwich. That's the dream, right? Work 40 years, clip a few coupons, and maybe, just maybe, afford guacamole without flinching. But the rich? They're not playing that game. They're not even in the same arcade. Turns out wealth isn't about luck. It's not about IQ. It's not even about working the hardest. It's about strategy. It's about understanding how money flows, multiplies, and, here's the kicker, how to stop trading your time for it like a medieval peasant bartering potatoes. Getting rich is more like science than luck. And the first step in any good science experiment is realizing you've been doing it wrong. Why the game feels rigged. Let's be honest, most of us didn't start the money game on a level playing field. Some folks were born on third base and think they hit a triple. They grew up in homes where assets weren't just fancy vocabulary words, they were dinner table topics. They got taught how taxes work, how compound interest works, and that yes, money can actually make more money while you nap. You got taught how to diagram a sentence in square dance in gym class. Meanwhile, no one mentioned that if you miss one credit card payment, your score gets hit like it insulted someone's mom. The truth? The system doesn't just reward the rich. It's practically designed by them. It's like showing up to a chess game and they've already taken your queen, swapped your rook for a plastic spoon, and you're still not sure how the horse moves. Some people are born with real estate portfolios. Others are born with debt, stress, and a dream of maybe someday owning a car that doesn't scream when it starts. And it's not just about money, it's about exposure. When you grow up seeing wealth being used smartly, investments, cash flow, business ownership, your brain thinks, oh, that's normal. When you grow up watching bills pile up and overdraft charges appear like jump scares, your brain thinks just survive. It's not laziness, it's learned survival mode. So yeah, it feels rigged, because for many it actually is. But the good news, just because you started late doesn't mean you can't finish rich. The actual science, how money really works. Here's where the science kicks in. Most people think money is earned by working. And sure, that's technically true if you enjoy trading 40 hours a week for something that disappears into bills before it even hits your account. But rich people, they understand that money isn't just earned. It's grown, multiplied, replicated like financial bacteria in a warm petri dish. They trade money for more money. They build systems that run while they sleep. They understand that wealth is not a salary, it's a machine. Let's break it down. Poor mindset, I need to work more hours to make more money. Rich mindset, I need to build something that makes money without me being there. You see the difference? One is a hamster wheel, the other is a vending machine that refills itself. The power of compounding. Here's a fun science term that doesn't make you cry, like tax brackets. Compounding. It's not magic. It just feels like magic because your money starts making money, and then that money makes money, and then you wake up one day and your savings have gone through puberty. Let's say you invest $1,000 at 10% a year. Next year, it's $1,100. Year after that, $1,210, then $1,331. Before you know it, your money got a 401k and a LinkedIn profile. The earlier you start, the easier the game gets. That's because compounding doesn't care if you're rich. It only cares that you started, which is a nice change considering most of life requires a security deposit and 2 forms of ID. 3 silent wealth killers. Let's talk about the real villains in your financial story, the ones silently draining your bank account while you sleep. 1, not tracking your money. Most people treat their bank account like it's a haunted house. You peek inside, scream, and run. But If you don't know where your money's going, it's probably going to Taco Tuesday, a subscription you forgot, or a late-night Amazon spree where you bought a pasta roller and an inflatable kayak. Solution? Track it. No guilt, no judgment, just data. Because I think I'm doing okay isn't a financial strategy. It's a recipe for overdraft fees. 2. Not investing. If your money is sitting in a savings account earning 0.01%, it's basically in a coma. Meanwhile, inflation is out here partying, raising prices, and stealing your purchasing power like a smooth-talking pickpocket. Solution? Start investing. Doesn't have to be complicated. Index funds, real estate, digital products. Just make sure your money is moving. 3. Trying to look rich. We get it. New car, designer shoes, that iPhone that costs more than your rent. But here's the truth. Looking rich and being rich are two different species. One's wearing Gucci and crying over credit card debt. The other's in sweatpants, buying your apartment complex. The 3-step cheat code to getting rich. Yes, there is a cheat code. No, it's not selling NFTs of your cat. It's just boring, consistent action. But let's make it sound cool anyway. Step 1. Buy assets, not stuff. Assets equals things that make you money. Stuff equals things that break, depreciate, or require batteries. Every dollar you spend is either building your future or decorating your now. Step 2, stack skills. 1 skill is good, 2 skills, that's power. Coding plus business equals tech startup. Marketing plus video editing equals YouTube empire. Sales plus psychology equals consultant who charges $1,000 to say, interesting. Skill stacking is how average people become invaluable. You don't need a degree, you need leverage. Step 3, think in decades. Rich people don't ask, how can I make more this month? They ask, how can I make money forever? Play the long game, skip the $6 coffee, buy a stock instead. Then, 20 years later, you own a coffee company. Mindset flip from survive to strategize. Most people live in what we'll politely call panic mode. You get money, you spend money, you stress, you repeat. That's survival thinking. Great for cavemen dodging saber-toothed tigers, not great for building wealth. Rich people think differently. They delay gratification. They focus on freedom, not flexing. They understand that building wealth is less about what you earn and more about how you think. Bonus, realistic wealth starter kit. So where do you start? Here's your starter kit, even if your wallet currently looks like a horror movie. Learn a skill online for free. YouTube is basically college with better professors. Freelance it, earn your first $100 from what you know. Invest early, $50 a month is better than nothing. Start something small, a blog, a product, a service, a side hustle. Repeat and stack. Every extra income stream is a buffer between you and panic mode. Money is a game, and now you know how to actually play. So here's your choice. Keep sprinting on the hamster wheel, or start building your escape route one small smart move at a time. Comment, what's one money mistake you'll stop making today? Like this video if you've ever screamed at your online banking app. Subscribe if you're ready to stop surviving and start stacking. Thanks for watching.